Well, I am very excited for this, though, because we are
What?
going from one of the worst episodes this season to what is one of my personal favorites.
Okay. Maybe that means I'll get it right.
Hang
The
on, do not proceed yet. I need to turn
Okay.
on the fan.
Okay.
So yeah, we got Charizard versus Venusaur versus Blastoise.
Oh, the Pumpkin.
The Pokemon, the Kanto
Blastoise.
Startle Battle Royale. So,
Yeah.
Luke, I know you have not played Pokemon. Do you have any other connection to these at all?
They look cool.
Nick, anything specific with these three?
I like Pokemon. I don't know if I can recall this episode's existence.
Okay.
For nearly 2 decades, people across the globe have struggled endlessly to make one crucial, exhausting, impossible choice.
Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander.
It's finally time to learn if the one you chose was really the strongest.
And what better way than with their evolved forms? Venusaur, the pimply plant monster, Blastoise, the bazooka turtle, and Charizard, the dragon.
For a fair assessment, we're examining maxed out wild
Not Dragon
Pokemon.
type, though.
For those of you nerdy enough to care,
fire
this
type?
means no special
Fire
EV training, no mega evolutions, and no tutored, bred, or otherwise unnaturally learned attacks. This way, we'll avoid any and all player influence.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor,
When
and
the-
skills to find
They
out
said
who
bread, and like as they were listening to that stuff, bread was part of the list of like types of moves they weren't going to include. I thought they were just listing bread, like they weren't going to have bread as a food option.
God damn it.
Becoming uglier and uglier with every form. Seriously, what the hell is that thing?
Of
I
the
like
3
Venusaur.
starters, Venusaur's the
Yeah,
most
it looks okay.
well-rounded and
He looks
easiest
cool
to
as
raise.
6'7"?
In com-
Yeah. Well, that's not how tall it is. That's how like long it is.
I mean, still, but only 220 pounds?
Yeah.
Like
Pokemon
if it
weights
was on
are
its back
fucking
legs.
wild. Yeah.
He's only 20 pounds heavier than Luigi, who is...
No, fucking Pokemon weights are fucking Wailord is one of the biggest Pokemon. Doing the math with like how big he is and how much he weighs, for that to make any sense, he would have to be lighter than air. Like,
Yeah.
so it's dumb.
combat, it relies on its above-average special attack and special defense, or non-physical
Does he
combat.
float though
Old
in
Froggy
air?
Plant has a variety
No.
of moves.
Okay.
Vine whips for slapping bitches, and Razor Leaf can cut
9
through
times
old
out of 10,
trees.
Pokemon
Then
weights
there's the
do
less
not make
action-packed
sense.
skills like Sleep Powder, which is used to put foes to sleep and take women home from bars.
Because you should be weighing like
Ability is its
1,400
greatest
pounds.
asset.
Oh, yeah.
It can absorb. In order to fire, the solar beam's temperature needs to be over 6,700 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's kind of random for a
Unfortunately, the
flower
solar beam
base.
is so powerful,
Yeah, a
it
little
takes
bit.
twice as long
I mean,
to perform.
I guess it does make sense. It just feels a little bit OP.
As a grass and poison type, Venusaur is extremely effective against water-type Pokemon.
But keep them away from flying and fire types, because as we all know, plants burn and birds fucking hate
Oh,
grass.
are they
Yeah,
all like counters to each other?
Yeah.
Like it's rock paper scissors between them all.
Yeah, grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass.
Okay.
The second starter Pokemon evolves from Squirtle to Wartortle,
Oh.
and finally to Blastoise, the shell.
Just Squirtle.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Sweetie
wait.
cutie.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what's coming up right now is potentially one of the funniest things they've ever done.
Okay.
How did this thing come about? Did a turtle get really drunk one night and then came across a tank and was like, I'll put my dick in that? Then 9 months later, the tank showed up at his door and was like, boom, this is yours. And then he raised it out of shame until one day it evolved, and then all the other turtles were like, that's fucking awesome. So then they all started plowing tanks.
Sure, why not? Blast.
I didn't hear a laugh, so now I feel dumb.
I chuckled a little bit, but I was like more just kind of staring at the screen.
No,
I don't even know what to say. Like,
I feel insulted.
it.
I feel insulted that you thought
What-
I would laugh at that.
Where did where did that come from? Like,
From Boomstick?
but why?
He's trying to
Because
explain.
he's
how
the
he has
sex
cannons.
joke guy.
Is there like a moral or a point or?
No, It was just maybe this is the stupid way that Blastoise has cannons. That's why.
Was this before they did like test audiences for skits and stuff?
They still don't do that.
Oh,
I'm
should.
I'm gonna be real. I love Death Battle to death. I actually think that their humor during the information tends to be pretty dry and not great.
I mean, sometimes it's funny, but like
Yeah.
usually it's unintentionally funny.
Blastoise
Yeah, it's like
firmly
laughing
knows
at the
Stevie
context
over
of
offense,
whatever they're
using
doing.
his weighty bulk to outlast and overpower foes. Like a
Again,
stone
188.
Yeah, no. I weigh so much more than him.
Yeah, it's weird that I outweigh this thing that like is essentially the closest thing we'll ever have to an organic tank, which is the joke that they made.
I'm also almost an entire foot taller than it.
Yeah,
He
it
can
makes
take way better
it hurts my own body image,
As
dude.
poetic as that was, he won't be winning any marathon.
I weigh more than
He's
that
almost
thing?
as slow as a tortoise, which makes sense. Unlike the giant.
That's a
gun
10-year-old on his back.
Blast
And when he's not battling, Blastoise can be found training on secluded islands to strengthen his combat skills.
If it plays its defenses right, Blastoise just
So I want to point this out real quick. It's kind of stupid. That scene where the Blastoise in his shell, and they were like, he's like, meditating and training to hone his skills. That's a scene from the anime where they were all being constantly put to sleep. Like they were
Why?
sleeping. I'm trying to remember the context of it. There was something going on with Team Rocket that they were doing that was like making them be constantly asleep, so that way they could like steal all of them.
Is there like an explanation as to why? Like I understand, like I can accept their existence in the Pokemon universe, but it seems unnatural that they would all have these like seemingly like factory manufactured cannons implemented into their like body. Is that because of something like
That's just-
that happens?
How they are. It's unofficial. I do have a Pokemon anatomy book. That talks about that a little bit. It is unofficial though. It's just cool.
Yeah.
It's so but those those form in like the egg or the womb or whatever.
Well, technically they don't form until they become a Blastoise. Squirtle and Wartortle don't have them.
So he grows them later.
That's right. Yeah, there's no naturally occurring ones.
So they just kind of evolve and boop, they got cannons.
I would so ride that into battle.
Well, that could be tough. A full-grown Charizard is only 5 foot 7 inches tall.
What?
What?
That's bullshit. I would.
That is one of like the one that's like everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Why did they decide this?
They're just saying stuff.
That doesn't feel true. How small is Ash then?
I mean, he's 10.
Ash is like 8
10-year-old
inches tall.
10-year-olds are fucking short, man.
I mean,
I was still like
foot
6'7"
shorter
at
than
10
this
years
thing?
old.
6'7".
You're not even 6'7" now. Shut up.
I mean, at 10, it's possible I weighed like 3/4 of what this thing weighs.
That is something that's always been a little contentious with Pokemon, is the height and weight. They don't put much effort into it.
Dude, at 10, I lived in the mountains and valleys.
They're
I
saying
was
that
aggressive
like
5'1" warrior mentality.
they're saying that like Luigi is like just a couple inches shorter than this thing.
Yes,
Oh my god!
because that's the info we have. It's
I'm gonna ride
stupid,
a dragon
but
to
we
burn
got.
the villain.
Its speed and special
I like how
attack
the show
eclipse
is
the
fighting
other two
itself.
starters twice over. The trade-off being
As if the reference would clear it up.
Yeah. Look how strong he is.
to flying,
What do you think Charizard
dragon, and
tastes
even
like?
ghost type attacks.
I don't
At
want to.
close range, he'll always have an edge
No.
up by using either
I bet
Slash,
the
meat's
Dragon
probably
Claw,
pretty
or
rough.
Shadow Claw.
You would need like
Pretty
fried
tough.
Charizard tail.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to think about eating. I know they do it in universe. I don't want to think about eating Pokemon.
I mean,
bet
you
it
know, you know what like a well done, like an overly well done steak is like to chew through? It's like kind of hard to get your teeth through. I think it would be like that. Like it probably
Actually-
tastes okay.
I bet it would be a little tender under the skin because alligator has been described as like, they have a tough outside crust, but they're like they're mostly fat with a little bit of like visceral muscle underneath. Like they're strong, but most of their strength is in their jaw, so I bet if he's reptilian, it's something like that.
But
Like
Charizard,
he's
he's
pretty
got all that
tender.
heat go through him though. Like
Oh,
he's
maybe-
always gonna
yeah.
be cooking that meat.
He's cooked well. Maybe he's like a marshmallow, like a meat marshmallow, like pretty crunchy, on the outside layer, but on the inside, like it's sweated through, like a raw steak.
Oh, if it's like a burnt marshmallow though, I might want to have the skin instead.
What would you eat with a side? What would you take?
I'd probably go with like potatoes with sour cream mixed into them.
Like Diglett?
Oh, a Pokemon side.
Yeah, I mean something from the Pokemon universe. There's probably potato. We're gonna go off topic here. Like we'll get back to this later.
I mean, Venusaur could be a nice precursor salad.
Caesar. Can you keep the water cannon? Like that seems like a cool sort of like wishbone to take home.
Oh, on Blastoise, yeah, but that'd be like the little sword or umbrella in the top of like a drink or a sandwich,
Yeah.
like
Go lug it home.
they just put on top of the dish. Anyway, this move says
Cat-
got scratch.
From above with wing attack
Guy's
or air
carefully
splash,
lowering
but
the
his real
Glock.
strength lies in the flames.
If it spends too much time in a heavy rainstorm, its flame will go out. Permanently.
But he's so fast and deadly, he might just overpower his enemies.
Does that mean it
before they
dies,
know
or is
what
it
hit
just a
him.
regular dragon now?
It dies.
Charizard, the flame
if
Pokemon.
tail
When
fire
competing
goes
in
out, it
intense
dies.
battles,
So who do you guys got?
I'm gonna go Blasty Boy, Blastoise.
Blastoise?
This is a tough call. It's a three-way battle, right?
Yep.
I don't know if I can afford it. And to be honest, I stopped paying attention a little bit. I'm gonna go Charizard, just because the rock paper scissors thing. I feel like you can't consider some of the effects. Well, hang on, Venusaur would definitely take out Charizard first. Fuck, what was the other choice again?
It's
Blastoise.
Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard.
Oh yeah, I'll go Blastoid just for fun.
Alright, 2 votes Blastoise.
All right, the
Boring.
combatants are
Agreeing with
set.
me?
Let's
Come on.
end this debate once and for all.
That's so nice.
They're so fucking cute.
Oh, I get it.
Rare candies. This way they have no EVs. Why they're fighting to the death? I don't know.
Well, they gotta compete to show what they're made of now. Is this the first three-way?
Yeah, there was one that had 4 before this and it became a team battle
Oh.
royale. But yeah, this is the first one with 3.
Oh fuck, I forgot about Venusaur's Heat Ray.
You want to switch?
No.
Too late to switch. Your answer is locked in the moment I press play on this.
I'll allow it.
I won't. It's my rules.
I'm fine with Blastoid.
I was hovering over the disconnect Kai button.
Oh my god.
It's Fleur. Does no Fleur mean death?
No, not entirely, but
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, he's kind of getting William Afton right now, so.
yeah. Fuck you. Fucking William Afton. I think at this point we only had two FNAF games. I don't think we had any more. We might have had 3.
You could use the water cannon now. Oh yeah, the race, dude. Freaking, this was a great bet. Really safe bet.
Do you like that cut and fire right there in the
Oh
background?
yeah.
That they didn't scooch out of the way at all.
They had to stitch it back to itself.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Get your screenshots ready.
Not the deviant art.
Did he win?
Did he win? Did he fucking win? No fucking
Wait,
way.
the flame didn't go out. It's still in.
He's still going.
Yeah, he can still come back. I swear.
I like how fucking badass he's looking with the one eye closed, like, gotta go
His
smoke
enemy.
a cigar now.
Charizard! No! Oh, and Froggy played
went out.
whatever a sword.
Charizard's greater speed allowed first attack, and its proud warrior mentality led to striking Blastoise first.
But
See, a more
to
muscly
argue, he had to take
Charizard wouldn't
down
have so
right
much
away.
give like
So
that.
everyone's favorite fire wizard was doomed, taking too much damage.
But it
early
does
on from
taste pretty
two different
tender.
angles.
But poor Venusaur didn't stand a chance against Charizard's dual typing, and the bulky defense of Blastoise was more than enough to outlast both of them. Also, since Charizard and
I'd have it with a
Venusaur
little
do not
Worcester
naturally learn
uh,
Sunny Day,
Oh my
sauce,
they
god.
could
or-
not counter the
no.
rain dance.
Stop.
But wizard, shouldn't they all just counter each other?
Yes, the rock, paper, scissors factor is a bit tricky. Grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass. But ultimately, the core of any Pokemon battle boils down to mathematics. Every attack does a specific amount of damage with specific effects to specific types with a specific accuracy.
And each Pokemon's stats are clearly displayed in the good old Pokédex.
So, by comparing every move, effect, choice order, and likeliness of occurrence, there are over 7,000 different possible ways this Battle Royale could play out. And out of all potential matches, Blastoise wins the majority.
Even when removing type effectiveness entirely and pitting attack and special attack against defense and special defense, factoring in health and speed, the turtle tank still takes it. Blastoise H2 owned.
The winner is Blastoise.
That drawing of him looks a little silly.
It does
Yeah.
look a little silly.
Looks like something I would have drawn in like 3rd grade.
So Luke, you got another one right. Good job. Nick, you're positive now. So good job on
Oh,
that.
great. Yay.
Uh,
Do we have any thoughts before we move on?
I agree with this because I was correct.
Good job.
Wasn't I also correct?
Yeah?
Okay.
You're,
Sure.
you're-
No.